Welcome back to another episode of Solo&Society podcast. Episode, I think this is 16. I'm Sean, and we have another guest for this week. Introduce yourself.
How you doing? My name is Natty. That's it.
AKA Tacos.
We're gonna go by Natty today.
AKA Tacos. We met, like the last guest I had, we met on TikTok Live. Met a lot of good people on there, right? Welcome to the podcast. Welcome to the episode. I know you've been wanting to get on here because it's just so great. It's just so wonderful. And everybody like to be in my presence, but
I'm glad you had it. Well, yes, we've been
let's not
working
all
on
do
this for
this
2 weeks now.
at once.
We've been working on this for 2 weeks now. Now we're here.
Your
We
fault.
made it.
But we're gonna get into a icebreaker. I got the idea from one of my friends' podcasts. Jaybird he has his own podcast with a couple of people called Just My Opinion. Shout out to them. Podcast is really good. They do this thing in the beginning called Just My Opinion, and then like for example, be like, just my opinion, it's okay not to do this, or it's okay to do something like that, right? And I wanted to do that for a little icebreaker before we get into the deep topics for today. So, as a guest, I'm gonna let you go first.
Of course you are.
Courtesies. It's my podcast. Guest
Let me
first.
see. I'm trying to think. I don't even know what to say. Hold
This is
on.
why I don't ever give anybody topics beforehand. Like, let me know, let them know what we're talking about, because I like to just throw them into the wolves. I do. I like to do that. I'm gonna start it off for you since we're fruity and all, just little fruit cups. So, just my opinion. It's okay not to use that extra attachment. I don't personally feel like everybody needs it. I don't think you need it.
You're not wrong. But I was going to say something similar, but it had nothing to do with that. I was going to say just my opinion. Most studs are better without the haircut lineup to lock ratio.
Not gonna lie, I used to have that for a little bit,
Like
but
the whole
I got
little.
tired. Yeah. Oh no, I don't. I never had the little thick one. I had like a little slight one, but you couldn't really even tell that I had one, right?
Okay.
But I only did it for a little bit, and then I got tired of getting my hair cut, so I just let it grow back out. Haircuts are expensive, just like retwists. I'm so sorry. Not a little boy. I liked it for a while. It looked really good, but just saying. Oh, they said this one on theirs. Just my opinion. I'm gonna say this. Popeyes is nasty. Their chicken is not good, just like KFC. Yeah, the superior. I feel like, just my opinion, the superior chicken has to be Bojangles. It used to be Churches back in the day. If you know what Churches is.
Yes, I know what churches is. We have one here. We have one here.
Yeah. Have you tasted Churches, right?
I have tasted Texas chicken. It's not the same as it used to be, but I have tasted it.
I'm saying, right? That's what I'm saying.
It's not
Just
the
my
same as it used
opinion.
to be. We're gonna
Churches
stay
is
on
a
the same
superior
topic.
chicken.
I'm saying it now. Burger King is better than McDonald's. It's
You,
fresher
you're
and
disgusting.
it's fresher, right? I used to say the fries is better. I just say Burger King is better. It's fresher, and you know that it's going old faster because it's real food. McDonald's is made with plastic, microplastic, and everybody just be willingly eating it down. And do not come for me on the McDonald's the other day. We're not gonna talk about that.
No, yeah, you did eat McDonald's. You're
We're
clearly
not gonna
eating
talk about
McDonald's
that.
online, bro.
But I will say Burger King is better.
I don't
And then
like
just to
Burger
top it
King.
off, Sonic is better than the both of them. Yeah.
Do you realize this is gonna get clipped? Hey, this is coming for your ass. Like coming. Burger King is nasty. Let me stand up for the people that know Burger King is nasty. Burger
Okay.
King is disgusting. Their fries are nasty. Their Whoppers are nasty. Only time I will eat it if it just happens to stop there, and I get a Bacon King. That's it, and it makes my stomach hurt immediately.
I did say go to Sonic because you can get a milkshake, get a corn dog, some tater tots, and you'll be cool.
Only thing I eat from Sonic is probably tater tots, and then icy, and then maybe a milkshake.
See? Food. I heard food in there.
Anyway, we're gonna get down to the nitty gritty because she just kind of pissed me off with the Burger King. I'm gonna let you slide on that one. All right, y'all. So
I'm standing on it.
first topic is basically gonna talk about validation. I feel like this is a good topic for you because you got some knowledge. You're a little old, a little bit up there. Feel me? Anyway, we're the same age, right? You 26?
I am. You just call me up there.
We're the same age, guys. Just saying. So, talking about validation, first question I had: why do people feel the need to be validated? Do you feel like you have to be validated 24/7, or do you need validation at all? How do you feel about that?
Well, I think in order to touch on the topic, you have to give the definition for people who don't really truly understand
You better look it
validation.
up. Look, this is not Urban Dictionary. It's not Webster Dictionary. You look it up. I'll put it on the screen. Maybe.
Well, no, I'm not somebody who needs constant validation, although my love language was it. Where's the affirmation? and that's a service. I
Mm.
do not need constant validation, like verbal validation. More so needed like physical in terms of touch. So like if I cook a meal, you just like show that you like the meal, or you just say, "Hey, babe, you did good today." Stuff like that. You don't have to do constant everyday validation. I think constant validation comes from you. You're kind of like insecure into something. It's like an internal thing. You need constant validation from your partner. To need it from your partner every day, something is lacking within the relationship.
Yeah, yeah. Because my thing is, I don't personally for me, I don't need validation. I feel like the needing validation means you have lack of confidence. I don't think I have lack of confidence. Like I have I'm not gonna lie, I do have like a fear of like failure at times, but like needing validation from somebody to let them for them to tell me that I'm doing good, you got this. I don't need that every day. I really don't need it. But if you tell me that, I'm not gonna take it for granted. I'm gonna say thank you and feel a little better about myself. Needing that constantly, just like constantly looking for somebody to tell me you're doing great, you got this. All that shit. I don't think I need it. And I feel like again, that's like lack of confidence, lack of self-esteem. And your self-esteem is like in the ground if you need it daily, 24/7, 7 days a week.
Mm-hmm.
I don't personally need it. But as far as that, I feel in our generation especially, I've been seeing a lot of people like when they post things on social media, like people post like a heartbreak or something like that, and they give hints of what happened, but don't tell exactly what happened, and then they're looking for people to like ask them if they're okay. I feel like that's a form of validation in a way. Like, does that make sense?
It's a form of pity in a way.
Like, I feel
Emotional
like, yeah,
validation when you're looking for somebody to care after
yeah,
somebody
like
just
it's
broke your
one you
heart.
got this
It's a form of
girl.
emotional
You
validation.
don't need them. You got it.
Yeah. But we also, people seek validation in multiple forms, not even just heartbreak. They seek it when they post something in terms of like, I just bought a new car, or I just got a new house, or I just got married, and they post it just to post it. Like, you didn't have to tell people you just got a new car. You didn't have to tell people you just got some new shoes. They seek
Right.
validation. Just be like, hey, look what I got. And they're like, oh, that's pretty good. Like, yeah, I know. Like, yeah, I know.
The
So the
term
people seek
is
validation in many ways.
move in silence. Like that holds so much weight. I feel like you don't gotta tell everybody like every little milestone you make in life. Like yeah, it's really good to like let people know and just like give yourself credit. But seeking that validation of like having people acknowledge what you have just because you got it, like I feel like certain things need to be validated, like when or give people validation and like when you graduate, you did it. Congratulations, you did something great. As far as people getting married, I don't give a damn. You out
I've
here.
never cared. I've never cared. I've seen them post, I'm like, oh my god, I got married. Like it and just keep going.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm that person that if everybody else is hearting something on Facebook, you know, little heart thing. If everybody else is hearting it, I'm gonna be that motherfucker that's just gonna like it. I'm not gonna go out of my day and then swipe up just to go over to the heart. I'm gonna like it. I'm gonna be that oddball. Promise you.
Well, I don't have Facebook, so I was thinking more so Instagram. So just double tap it and just keep going.
No, I don't. I don't even double
People just
tap
take
this
an
shit.
extra, people take the extra step to double tap it, share it, repost it,
Comment.
comment it.
Just take my like and that. Just know I seen it. Seen it. Don't care, but I seen it because I'm not an asshole. I'm gonna tell you what it is.
But you know,
And if
that's
people
probably why they say people on Instagram that's why they say people who are on Instagram are haters. That's probably why they say that. Because of what we just said.
we the haters. I'm sorry. We the haters. And I say it proudly because y'all don't be reposting my shit. Like I'm gonna post your shit.
I don't even see it like that. I just don't use social media for it. I'm not really a big social media person. If I like it, I like it. Leave it as is.
She is more of a TikTok kid. I'm telling y'all.
Not too much of me.
TikTok fiend. Anyway, second topic. So it's still in the form of validation, right? Still, so transitioning from validation of like giving people validation that they need every day. Um, we were just talking about social media, like Instagram. So I did really good on this. You should be really proud. So validation, we just talked about how somebody posts something and people share and comment and do all that other stuff because people post it and that's what they want.
Mhm.
You remember back in the day when people used to post like thirst traps? Yeah, words. Like shit like that. People still do that on TikTok, but like do you think that that's another form of like wanting validation? and mainly wanting attention really bad. Because like it used to be a whole thing back in the day. That's how people got followers. That's how people got like I get DMs and shit like that. It calmed down a little bit, but I think that whole thing with like cooking with Kaya, that shit came back out. That was like a form of thirst trap, and like I don't think she really give a damn about like the validation part of it. Like I don't think no one even like thought that far through. But how do you feel about thirst traps versus like how does that relate to validation to you?
Well, but I'm gonna respond to that thing. You said first, I didn't even know about cooking with Kanye until the whole thing came. I've never seen a video by that lady.
Me either.
I've never seen one video, and I love cooking talk. Okay, never seen a video about that lady until that whole thing came up, and even then, I had to like physically search her name to see what people were talking about because people was talking about her, but nobody was like sharing or like reposting or anything. So I was like, I don't even
Yeah.
know who you're talking about. So when I did finally see the video, I was like, oh, I don't care. I was just like, I don't care. I could cook too, so I don't care. So it did not bother me. That was something that people was like interested in. And then as far as like thirst traps, whatever, as a person who is pretty and who likes to get dressed up sometimes, I post my own set of videos and pictures, and I post them for me. I don't really care who sees it. I don't really care who likes it. I don't care who comments on it. So when people do comment on it, like and keep it moving. Now as far as the DMs, my DMs is like more so shut down. You gotta like get through the whole filter section to get up in there for me to respond. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Freaking message requests on TikTok, bruh. I have 30 message requests. Why are bothering me?
People keep
Do not
bothering
make
me. The
sense.
more, if you post more thirst traps, they keep bothering me because mine's sitting like 99 plus. I don't even read them. I just like click it to remove the notification out the bar and go back to what I was doing. So I feel
But
like it's a form of validation, posting pictures and like that. I don't know if you was on TikTok around that trend where they had that red trend, like where the whole room was red.
not gonna lie, that was probably my favorite one because the people don't need to be looking like that for real. But when they did it, it just looked like
It was a very good video, but I know people posted it as a form of thirst trapping. But do I feel like there was one was seeking validation? No, I just feel like it's a trend. They know their body look good, and it is what it is. Now,
I
as
feel
far as
like
like
not a lot of people look good in that.
it's TikTok, but Instagram, of course.
Instagram is a whole different beast. I feel like because I'm not gonna lie, I get that's what social media is for to share things, but I feel like you said, you post things for you. I feel like that's all that should ever be. Like, yeah, me sharing my like podcast and like things like that. I want shares. I don't look for anybody to actually be like, "Oh, you did good. That's really those are some really good topics that you can't like you talked about." I don't. If it happens, it happens. Like I feel like I did good. I do good on most of my episodes. If someone
Mm-hmm.
happens to come and be like, "Yeah, they reposted it, they liked it," and it was like, "You did really good." I'm not like directly asking for that, and I'm not indirectly asking for that. I feel like I'm posting it because I want you to enjoy it. I'm not looking for y'all to be like, that shit was so good. Like you did your thing. I asked for feedback, but I don't really care to be like if you want to be real about it.
Like I did it for me, and that's all that matters.
Like and if it like I said, always say if it pops off to be something more, it does. Like more people gonna look at it, but regardless of anything, I feel like most people come out here looking for validation for a lot of stuff that they do just because they want that attention. And then there's that other half that just know they did good and they're sharing it for them, like as a memory thing. So that's my little tip. See, I am so intellectual. Bro, look at there. I'm just
Mm-mm.
not silly constantly, that's just for TikTok. The podcast, we're here. So,
I mean,
any thoughts?
I think things start becoming fun for you when you do start looking for others' opinions and start listening to others' opinions. That's when things
Yeah.
start becoming fun, and that's when the validation starts seeking in. Like if I post it like this, maybe they would like this. If I do it like this, maybe they're like this. So I'm glad that you like to do it just for you instead
Yeah.
of just like not worried about nobody else.
I learned that because if you met me prior to like when I started, like not started over, but where I started posting for this year, last year I was thinking so hard into my topics, wanting guests so bad that I
Hmm.
was like looking for people to like want to join my thing just because I had a podcast, or I was overthinking and looking at other people things and be like, dang, I wish I could do it like that because they're getting views and stuff like that, so people can like constantly comment on my stuff and be like, oh, that shit's cool, let me go watch, or you did so good, shit like that. So I feel like, yeah, the overthinking thing, and like when shit starts becoming like enjoyable, it sucks. And I'm looking for people to come out and be like, I would love to join your podcast. One day I would love that, but like, am I looking for that directly? No. Just go watch it. Leave a little like. If you don't like it, that's fine. Watch my shit though. That's it.
I felt that. I felt that.
Every time I'm dying. Damn. It's recording. Recording gets me a burping, bro, and I don't really like that.
I told you it's probably the long with the sentences. You gotta space them out.
No, I gotta get everything out because I'm gonna forget. All right, last and final topic. I feel like this is very much low key up your alley, right?
Oh Lord.
Come down, relax. It's okay. Relax.
Okay,
Again,
I'm listening.
this whole episode was about validation because I felt like it needed to be said, honestly. So, last and final topic about validation. Validation in the bedroom / red flags in the bedroom. This one's for you. Directly for you. I thought you might like and enjoy this part. So I'm gonna set the scene, right?
Okay.
Needing validation and the things we talk about is one thing, but is needing validation in a bedroom, is that needed? Like, is it being overconfident? What you think?
I'm not gonna say it's being overconfident. I feel like validation in the bedroom is needed because you need to learn a person's body and your person needs to learn your body. So validation is important. I'm not gonna say validation. We're gonna switch it to like consent. I'm gonna switch the word just a little bit. Consent is needed in the bedroom just in terms of like how you I'm trying to word this word not nasty. In terms of how you do things.
You
It's
use a little nasty. It's okay.
I feel like validation in terms of like, hey, I don't like that you eat it this way. I would prefer for you to do it this way. Just so that person can feel confident in their skills. And if you give them
Not
that validation
everybody.
that you're doing good, whether you're giving it verbally or non-verbally, it matters. Validation in the bedroom matters.
So my thing is, I feel like I like the validation in the bedroom. Okay, this is a place this is where I need it. Because if I don't, I'm not saying I need it, but like it's nice, it's helpful. Because imagine you doing your thing, your little muncher, your little eater, right? And they're not moving, but they're
Not
making
moaning, not
sounds.
moving, but
But the sounds are there. Imagine the sounds are there, like it's forced, but you think you doing your damn thing. I need the movement. I need the nonverbalness. I need the motion in the ocean to be motion in the ocean. Okay, that's the time. That's the form of validation. I feel like I like the movement because
the
if you
movement
start
part.
moaning, I
That's
can
why I
tell.
said verbal or non-verbal validation matters.
Just
That's why I
saying,
said that.
just saying. Because if you're doing a damn thing, it's gonna show in the person. If you're not, then and you just hear moaning, and you can tell when something's forced. I've never heard of anything in my experience if something being forced, but I'm pretty sure there's people out there, they just fake moan.
As a person who's used to force it just to make the other person feel better, I say absolutely not. So what I do now, because I'm not going to give you false validation, I lay there quietly until you do it right. And I will tell you the steps how to do it right. And if you still don't do it right, okay, get up. Get up, lay down. I got it. We can just go from there. And this is where you start bringing the extra attachment pieces because clearly your mouth and hands don't work. So now we got to use the extra.
I felt
So I was that person who was, I would lay there quietly until you get it right. And I would sit there and tell you, like, hey, I tap the head real soft. Hey, buddy, let me tell you something. Just lick it this way. I prefer to put my legs like this.
I feel like if you got to do any of that, if it like takes more than like one tap to be like, hey, not like that, and they still do it wrong, at that point, I need you to get up and we going to sleep. I don't even want the mood is done. The mood is killed. Done.
I ain't gonna
Over with.
kill the mood. I'm just
I'm
gonna
killing the
like,
mood. We're going to bed. I don't even
not
want to
just
cuddle.
killing the mood.
We're not even cuddling. I don't even give a damn. We're not cuddling. Okay.
You're not
Oh
cuddling either.
no, you done pissed me off. It's over.
That's crazy.
Die.
That's
But
crazy.
I don't know if there was a burp or a sneeze. But I gotta stop. What's the biggest red flag in the bedroom? You feel like besides that?
A person who doesn't listen. That's a red flag. As a lesbian woman, again, this is what I say: verbal and non-verbal validation. It's like social cues and non-social cues. You gotta know how to pick up certain things. If you're not picking up what I'm putting down, you're not listening, you're not paying attention. Red flag. You're clearly only there in it for yourself, and I don't like that for you.
I feel like I feel like during that moment and that movement in particular, for me personally, I'm doing it for me and I'm doing it for you. So we both gonna have like it's gonna be a mutual thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm never just doing something just for me and you're not enjoying it. I just feel like that's corny and weird. That's just giving you just here just for not fun and you just doing it just because you feel like you have to. But I feel like my red flag in the bedroom is I feel like that the same thing. Like someone that don't seem like they're enjoying what's going on or like they seem distracted. I don't like that. If you don't know what you're doing or if you don't want to be here, I need you to rise up. Okay? Your
Not
knees ain't
rise
weak.
up.
Yeah, if you get up and your knees ain't weak, you are here for you came for nothing. You are here for no reason.
The weak knees does matter. They do. They matter. That's it. That's it. But if your mouth and hands don't work and then the extra attachment piece don't work neither, you wasted my time.
What are you even here for? Why are you even on the side of the spectrum?
And there are some lesbian women who I personally have been in where all three doesn't work. And I say I don't, and I had to tell them, I had to sit down with them and I said, hey, I don't know who lied to you, but we're gonna fix this. I said, I think you should practice a little more. Not with me, but I think you should go practice a little more. I had to have the hard conversations because you cannot go on the rest of your lesbian life thinking you are that person.
I don't think anybody has ever like faked with me. And if you have, that's disrespectful because in my opinion, certified. Very certified. I mean,
Right? Aggravating.
but any last thoughts or anything? Like, you got anything else to say to the people before we close out?
As for you, never let a bitch keep you mad. That's all.
Just get black people on nothing, dog. I swear.
You
Hey,
gave me opening and closing words. I kept it real cute in the opening. The closing, gotta let them know what's up.
excuse you. I got it. See, this is why we
And
keep
then
this
if
on
they keep
TikTok.
you mad, remind yourself that she a bald bitch anyways. That's all. Okay, I'm done.
All right, guys, that is the end of this episode.
Mm-hmm.
Solo Society Podcast, episode 16, with the featured guest, aka Big Taco's not a little one. I hope y'all enjoyed today's episode. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe if you feel like. If you don't, do it anyway, because the fuck are you doing? We're at
Mm-hmm.
168 subscribers. We can get to 200. Hell, we can get to 500. And as always, if you want to be a guest, I have the link. It's in my TikTok bio. It's in my Insta. I'm lying. It's in my TikTok bio. Or just message me on Instagram. I might see it. Without further ado, would you like to shout yourself out? You only have TikTok, so go ahead and shout that out.
Oh my God, get the show myself.
Don't do too much. I'll end it right now.
You can follow me at Sedity Tacos. Sedity and Tacos. That's it. Put it together on TikTok.
I'll put it somewhere. I'll put it in the description. Y'all go actually read that because I put things down there. If you a guest, you get a little shout out. I don't know how many people gonna follow you, but shit, you get one, man. But without further ado, I'm out.